Kevin Durant wants out from the Brooklyn Nets. How does this affect the Chicago Bulls? Let's talk about it starting now. Now, if you are new to the channel, please like the video. Please subscribe to the page. We do talk Chicago sports daily on this channel. It's the only channel talking Chicago sports, how Chicago talk. So make sure that you get in tune with us, man. So here's the thing. Kevin Durant has requested a trade formally directly to the GM of the Brooklyn Nets. And so you have to ask yourself, at least on this channel, right? How can this affect the Chicago Bulls? And I think there's a few different ways that it can. For me, one way is, and there's positives and negatives, right? So first things first, the two teams that he's kind of been mostly interested in and are at the top of his list are Miami, which affects the Bulls negatively, and Phoenix, which could affect the Bulls positively. You're talking about a total change in standings here. You're talking about a total change in team, right? It could take the Brooklyn Nets out of contention completely, I believe, if he goes to either of those teams. Not to say that they're going to be a terrible team, but they're probably going to end up moving Kyrie Irving as well. It'll be interesting to see kind of what they do with that. And so on top of that, right, you're going to get a shift in the Eastern Conference completely one way or the other. If it goes to Miami, it puts the Miami Heat probably at the top like they were last season, but also now they have that superstar they can go to besides Jimmy Butler on that team that can consistently get them moving in the right direction and can give them the scoring that they need. Also, Miami can send back some interesting pieces. I don't know if they're game-changing pieces, but for me, I think they could send back a couple of interesting pieces that would keep that Brooklyn Nets team afloat. And maybe Kyrie does stick around. He wants to be there. He's from there. Who knows? The other thing I think it does, right, is if you send him to Phoenix, it completely takes Brooklyn out of your way. It moves you up in the standings. It gives you one less team that you don't have to worry about. And I think the team that a lot of Bulls fans were most worried about last season for a good chunk of the season, because we know how deadly the combination of Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving can be. The thing on top of that is that now you've taken Kevin Durant out of the equation. Kyrie may still be there, but that team is going to be drastically different. Is it going to be the same team? Is it going to be the same competitive level team? Now, I will say, if they move him to Phoenix and there's a deal with Ayton and Ayton sticks around to work with Kyrie Irving, that could be the nastiest pick and roll in the NBA. There could still be a negative effect in that situation, but that's yet to be seen. We'll see kind of how that plays out in the end. But right now, right, when you don't have to, if you don't have to worry about Kevin Durant being in the division, that makes it easier for you to get to the NBA Finals. That opens up a path for the Chicago Bulls. And I think that it would be an interesting thing to see. But there's also a scenario, at least in my mind still, where the Chicago Bulls could actually be in play for Kevin Durant. We'll talk about that. But before we do that, man, I want to know how you guys feel. Let me know in the comments below. I'll be down there talking with you as well. Do you think that Kevin Durant could be in play for the Bulls? Do you think that he's in play for Miami? Do you think that he's in play for Phoenix? Let me know in the comments below. I'll be down there talking with you as well. So here's the thing. And there's a lot of people that have said you want to show loyalty on this team. You want to show that you're going to stick with this core. You're going to stick with these guys. AK's talked about continuity. That's what you should do. That's all fine and dandy until the situation comes up where Kevin Durant is on the market. Bulls fans, we've been here before. Kobe Bryant could have been a Chicago Bull, but we didn't want to move Luol Deng and the bench, because that was the future of the Bulls. That future has us still very ringless. So for me, yes, I understand that I do love having DeMar DeRozan here. I love having Vooch here. I love having Patrick Williams here, but I would wrap all them up together and see if I can put out the best package for the Brooklyn Nets, a package that gives them an opportunity to win now with some young pieces that'll be nice moving forward. And I do think Patrick Williams will be nice moving forward. Sell that potential high there. And on top of that, you're getting you probably have to give up the Portland pick, whatever it is, right? You're going to do what you have to do to make the money work. I haven't sat down and looked at the trade machine or any of that, so I don't know exactly. I know Kevin Durant makes a whole lot of money. I think he's $46 million right now. Vooch and DeMar technically would get you there. Maybe we get, hey, could you send us Seth Curry back? That's the package that I had in play the entire time. But you want to give them something, because the Brooklyn Nets have shown you on multiple occasions that they absolutely will leverage it all to keep their team competitive and win now. Maybe in their minds, they think Kyrie Irving, DeMar DeRozan, Nikola Vucevic, that's not a bad package. Oh, we're adding Patrick Williams to that. That's not bad either. Oh, what else do we got that could be coming in? We got a pick here. We can flip this Portland pick because because we don't think Portland's going to be that good in that situation. So we might be able to make this pick work even better. So now there's a slew of possibilities on the table. And I think that the Bulls do offer one of those packages. Now, are you sending back an iconic name like a DeAndre Ayton? No. Are you sending back a Tyler Hero? No, you're not. And I get that. But every trade that we've heard has included Patrick Williams in it. That tells you what the rest of the NBA thinks about him, no matter what a lot of Bulls fans in Chicago think about Patrick Williams. They think this kid's going to be next up. He might be a piece that can get you there. And I know there's going to be fans that say, you don't leverage your future to win now. You don't leverage your future to win now. Kevin Durant, when he's on the market, you leverage your future to win now, because you still got young pieces on this team. Let me throw a roster out here for you. Lonzo Ball, Zach LaVine, Kevin Durant, figure it out at the 4. Hey, guess what? The rookie's getting some tick. Justin Lewis, come on up. We want to see you there. And at the 5, go get Andre Drummond. Go get one of these mid-level big men. I think Kidd said Dwight Howard. You figure it out from there. But I'll tell you this right now. There's a lot of times where the Chicago Bulls have not been able to pull the trigger on some of these names. And so because of that, they have absolutely missed out on a possibility to win. Kobe was here looking for houses. You didn't want to move away from your bench to get LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh here, because we can't lose the bench mob. That's the heart of our team. We can't get rid of Joakim Noah. That's the heart of our team. I'm all for loyalty, but loyalty only goes so far if you're not winning. And we didn't win. I want to win. Go get Kevin Durant. As always, your boy Pat the Designer, back at it again. Click the links on the screen or the description below to keep it chopping up with us. Check out kind of my full thoughts on it. We did an episode on the Daily Show where we talked about that as well. So check that out. That's I think the clip will send you to the link. I'll link it below. Don't worry about it. And yeah, as always, your boy Pat the Designer. Oh, I bit my tongue. As always, it's your boy Pat the Designer, back at it again. Y'all stay safe out there, Chicago. Go get Kevin Durant. Peace.